this decision to eliminate the penny, but Donald Trump isn't listening. And once again, we find people that supported Donald Trump that are feeling the effects of his policies, that are starting to feel the hurt, and I could not be happier for them. This is what they deserve. We're all going to be in the find out phase, but it does put a little bit of a smile on my face that the people who were warned, the people who should have been able to see who he was, are feeling it first.
So, just a small example. I haven't fact checked if they're actually getting rid of the penny. I know it's something that's been thrown out there. And so again, that's what this show is. We'll try to weed through what's real and what's not. But the reason I chose to start with that, again, y'all can let me know if that is factual or something that is going to happen or not. But the reason I started with it was because that person decided that at the end, he says it brings him a little joy that these people that voted for Trump are now possibly out of a job. And I want to challenge anyone listening to this show to not get caught up in the sport of politics to the degree that I'm a big Laker fan. So obviously I hate the Boston Celtics, right? Like that's just kind of how that rival goes. But it's once again to challenge the consciousness of us as those who actually vote and who make the difference in this political realm, whether you recognize it or not. That's part of our goal, is showing you how your one vote actually does matter. So I highlight that cut to say, let's not get caught up into the politics to the degree that there is a policy that hurts another American. That's not something that, in my opinion, we should be happy about. Now, obviously, people have differences of opinions, but I want to highlight that at the end of the day, for all of the back and forth that politics has in it, and as Leo already highlighted, it's kind of can be for ugly people. There's a lot of ugliness in it, and it's happening right now. But for all of its ugliness, at the end of the day, the system itself is for us to get what's best for all of us. And sometimes that happens best when we do differ. And so at the end of the day, if this current president, if it goes bad, if you're wishing for that, that means it's going bad for all of us. And I'm not saying that's where we're headed, but I'm just highlighting it as an example to say, on this show, we're going to give you the truth, and we're also going to challenge you to stay conscious and be above the sport of politics. Emil, any thoughts on that? Because again, it's not specifically, and you can give facts on the penny or not, because I don't know if it's real or not, but I just thought it was an opportunity for us to set the stage for what we're doing every week on this show.
Yeah, so President Trump did order the Treasury Department to stop minting the penny. Unfortunately, that's not the president's call. Congress decides what pennies, what coins go into and out of production. He can talk to the Treasury Department. It is under his purview to have them work on the penny, slow down production. This is one of those where it's probably an overstep of his bounds, but it's also one of those where everybody's probably like, we got bigger fish to fry than the penny. The penny, by the numbers, costs about 3.5 cents each to make. So it saves the government about $85 million a year by eliminating the penny. So it's a worthy attack in the sense that it's going to save us money, and it really, most of us don't need pennies. But the other side of the coin is, no pun intended, should he have the authority to do that? No, he does not. Congress does. And then to the point of the commentator, I agree with you, Montoya. I do not like the sport of politics. I do not want this president to succeed in anything he does that's outside the boundaries of the law or Constitution. So I will not root for him just because he's the guy in charge. But when he's doing the right thing, he will get a nod. And when he's doing the wrong thing, I don't want him to succeed. In this case, the sport of politics trumped good judgment. I don't want those people to lose their jobs over $85 million in savings, or at least not abruptly. We could phase out the penny over time to give them a chance to figure out what they're going to do with their community.
Now, the reality to downsizing any government, something that, again, as a conservative, Leo is a big fan of, the reality is people are going to lose their jobs on both sides if we cut down the size of government. It's a reality that sometimes I don't think we accept. And so in this area, if for whatever reason Congress did decide to get behind Trump, as you've now explained to me, Emil, it wouldn't be just Trump doing this unilaterally. or that he can do it unilaterally. So I understand that. But in the event that we decide if it's costing 3.5 cents, it kind of sounds smart. That's what happens when new industries come about and get rid of other industries. It's a reality to improving our country to a degree. As an independent, you can call me foolish, but I'm always pulling for the president, period. But again, that's just because I want to see our country do well. Go ahead, Leo.